Hey there guys, and welcome back to Ben 10 Protector of Earth. We're heading for Area 51 this time.
Area 51. This is where the government used to do all its covert alien research. This place has sure changed over the last 40 years.
From the looks of things, I think the Forever Knights beat us here.
We can't let Vilgax or Enoch get at those alien weapons.
If it's alien weaponry they're looking for.
I'd be happy to light the way.
I freaking love Steve Blum. Blum, I don't know how you pronounce his last name properly, but the guy is a pretty damn great voice actor. In this game he does Heat Blast. I think he's also Vilgax. I'm not too sure though. I mean, the main role I know Steve Blum from is he usually plays Wolverine from like Marvel in whatever cartoon or movie or whatever they have going on. He pretty much always does Wolverine's voice, and he does it pretty damn well. Anyway, Forever Knights are here as well, so let's just go accelerate, go ham on them completely. Don't stand a chance, and moving on. Oh, new enemy? Drone with drills. Give it a devastating charge attack. I don't think drills are really that much of a charging weapon, though. I mean, drills don't really make for a good weapon to begin with, I'd say. I mean, I guess it's kind of a stabbing weapon, I suppose. But it wouldn't really be that suited for it. It's especially not a slashing weapon. So, you're probably just better off using, like, a chainsaw or a sword or something. Anyway, some random army truck shows up, driven by the Forever Knights. That is a pretty old-looking army truck, though. Do they actually still use army trucks like those? Because it kind of looks like one of those army trucks you get if you buy like a pack of army action figures or something. Just stereotypical army truck. Then again, if it worked for them pretty well in the past, I don't really see why they shouldn't still be using them. I mean, don't fix if it ain't broke. Or, no, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's how you say it right. Jeez. Forgive me, it's been a long day. I'm sort of tired, and I just kind of have to do this so you guys have a new episode to watch, so whatever, accelerate, just bust through an army truck, no problem.
A champion elite.
Champion elite, who looks virtually the same as the other champion. Although I don't think the other one had a shield. Anyway, let's just go forearms, beat the crap out of him. I don't really know if like all the aliens also do different kinds of damage, like if forearms does the most damage and maybe accelerate the least. I just heat blast, gently taking a stroll because someone decided to light some really weird campfires around this place that somehow managed to relight themselves. Okay, done. Should probably be careful around these barrels though. Who the hell just leaves barrels full of flammable stuff out like that in the open? I know Vilgax Stalker, with laser blades that can cut through anything. I would say it looks pretty cool, with the sort of lightsaber-esque hands, and the color scheme is definitely a lot better than the puke green one we got earlier. So pretty nifty enemy, even if it's still no challenge whatsoever. Although from what I've heard, that may also be because I'm playing this on easy, which apparently makes the game a complete joke. Now, maybe I should have played the game on a higher difficulty, but this does allow me to get through it quicker, and without less of a fuss. I mean, okay, Heat Blast also has Fire Breath. I don't think he's ever really done that in the cartoon. I mean, he's always been shooting fire out of his hands, but not so much his mouth. Although, I guess, if he can shoot it out of his hands, I don't really see why he wouldn't be able to shoot it out of his mouth. It's just weird. I do believe he did shoot fire out of his head once, like make his head flame real big. But never the mouth, I believe. Then again, it's been quite a while since I've seen all the episodes, and Heat Blast was definitely one of the more prominent aliens in the original series. Not so much in Alien Force, he wasn't even in that one. Ultimate Alien, he started appearing I think somewhere around the end, but I don't recall him making an awful lot of appearances. Then in Omniverse, I guess he was kind of used occasionally. I mean, I still think Omniverse managed to juggle all the alien forms pretty well. I mean, he had like 60 around the end of Omniverse, and I'd like to say they all got a good amount of appearances. Except for maybe like the newer ones he got towards the end, like the one that created gas. I can't really remember his name right now. Like a purple and green guy shoots all sorts of gas, and he had that vampire. I think the vampire one was called Vampire. Not really the best of names, but I guess for a character in a kids' TV show it'll do. It's not the most creative one of the bunch. Anyway, we also now have some white drones that shoot like a little spread of lasers that's still not that big of a threat. Especially because you can just clear them with a single jump. Not even a double jump, just a single jump will also do. Anyway, moving on. Oh, is that? When do we get that? Oh crap. That is why you do not step on glass roofs. Or like what do you even call those? Like a skylight or something?
That containment unit was one of my
oh, okay. Apparently Grandpa Max designed containment units. Oh, hey, there's a guy. Kinda looks like, what's his name? That villain. The orange guy in the big suit. Volcanus, I think that was his name. Wonder what he's doing here. Jeez, all these champions just showing up. Even with the shield, it's not really helping them either. I guess maybe the shield helps them against projectiles, but Heat Blast is... well, I guess Forearms does have the boulder throw. Oh, new enemy. Vilgax Defender. Basically another one of those robots with shields instead of swords. And it's still a complete cakewalk. I don't really get the design for that one, though. Why would you design a robot with just shields? I mean, it can block stuff, but not much else. What I would have done, give the robot one shield arm, one sword arm. Now that's proper robot design. Put out some fire, and then drag that box onto the pressure plates. The puzzles are kinda brain dead. Nothing so far that requires you to think for more than 1 second. Put out some more fire, hit the button. There we go. Moving on. Now, so far I am liking the game. I mean, it's nowhere near any of the best games I've ever played, but it holds up fairly well. My main qualm with this game, though, is the complete lack of aliens. I mean, sure, it's original series, Ben didn't have that many aliens to choose from yet, but he has Cannonbolt and Wildvine in this game, so the game takes place at a point in the franchise where he has at least 12. And, well, I guess maybe 11, because he does lose Ghost Freak at some point. But still, he has at least 11 aliens on him at this point in time in the franchise. And yet you can only play as 5 of them, so I can't help but feel a little disappointed there. Now, I know, I realize that not all of the aliens he has at this point would make for decent playable characters in a game like this. I mean, there is no way they would be able to implement grey matter properly for one. And I guess Stinkfly would also be problematic. I mean, maybe Ripjaws as well if they stick with the whole, you know, needs to breathe water sort of thing. But where's Wild Mutt? Where's Diamond Head? I guess Upgrade would also work somehow. Ooh, Omnitrix thingy. What was that again? Reduce the cost to use your alien moves. Okay, that's good. I'm not really timing out an awful lot though, but I guess it's better than nothing. Hit the switch. Why is he not hitting the switch? I'm hitting it pretty much dead on. Okay. Maybe Dragon Breath then. How do I hit the switch? Let's... maybe Forearms? Let's toss a boulder at it. Boulder. Ah, there we go. That works. And it's a good little change from Heat Blast. I mean, he's pretty much been the star of the show of this entire episode so far. But yeah, let's just get back to the topic of the aliens for a little bit there. because, as I said earlier, if this takes place after he got Wildvine, he has at least 11 aliens to choose from. If this takes place pretty much at the end of the series, like the original series, he has a couple more. I think at the end of the original series, he had like 20 or something. Let's see, he had Cannonbolt and Wildvine, and then he got Upchuck, the 3 horror-themed aliens, so that's like 16. Ditto, Eye Guy, Way Big. I think 19 is the final number, actually. So, 19, then perhaps excluding the ones that wouldn't make good playable characters, like Way Big, for example. That's still a good... So, let's say a good 15-16 aliens to work with for this game, and yet we only get 5. Can't help but feel that's a little pathetic. Especially considering the game is based on Ben 10. It's right there on the box, a giant-ass 10. And yet only 5 aliens. It's like even at the first episode of the series you had 10 aliens to choose from. And it's not like... I mean, this is a Wii game. It's not like there's any like limitations for that sort of thing. They could have included 10 aliens if they just put in the effort. But I guess they figured, we made 5 aliens, we have to ship the game out or something. It'll make do, the kids will buy it anyway. And yet they didn't learn from it, even in the second game, which I think was the Alien Force game, they still only had 5 aliens. Of course, then came Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks, which finally give you 10 aliens to choose from for the first time. And then, I guess they made the Ultimate Alien game, they kinda screwed it up again. And then the Omniverse game, although I will say Omniverse had a pretty solid selection of aliens. And then Omniverse 2, which on 3DS had like the most aliens of all, which was awesome.
Ben Tennyson, I suppose I owe you thanks for exposing the incompetence of my underlings. I'll deal with them when I'm through with you!
Oh boy, first boss fight, Enoch. Wait, wasn't he the first boss in the Alien, or in the Ultimate Alien game as well? Now that I think about it, I think he was, actually. Which was kinda weird because he wasn't even in Ultimate Alien at all, as far as I can remember. Oh, damn. So we got a shockwave, sword slashes, little laser beams. Oh, crap. Okay, Accelerate makes dodging that thing pretty easy. But he hits like a truck, look at my health. Also, the shockwave is unblockable, that move is kinda useless. Accelerate, oh crap. Okay, I thought he was gonna do like the dome thing there. But blocking his attacks pretty much makes him recoil backwards, jeez. Oh, nice. Yeah, he ain't so tough. Although that explosion keeps getting me for some reason. Nope. Oh, and he's done. Well, that was pretty damn easy. Do like his big-ass robot, though. That is very Pacific Rim.
You fools! I seek to forestall the coming cataclysm! Your meddling has now placed our entire species in danger!
Cataclysm? What are you talking about? If there's a danger to Earth, surely we can help.
None of you possess the strength of will to do what must be done to save humanity! But now that I have the Omnitrix crystals, I shall use the aliens' own weaponry against them. Fear the universe! Enoch alone spells your doom!
Omnitrix crystals can be used in weapons?
Of course. The Omnitrix doesn't just store DNA. It holds incredible amounts of latent energy.
I hate to interrupt the science convention here, but Enoch's getting away.
In order to weaponize the crystals, first he'd need to find a place to generate absolutely massive amounts of electrical current. Someplace like
the Hoover Dam?
Why can't you just go on a game show like all the other know-it-alls?
That's a pretty good retort. Anyway, in the next episode, we have to stop Enoch from canceling the apocalypse. So we're gonna go to the Hoover Dam and probably smash up his giant robot. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.